This Comrade Olushola Adeboye from the Office of the Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocacy Center, reaching you from number 93 Allen Avenue, Ikeja, Lagos, Nigeria. Today we are on a case, or rather a matter between two daughters and their parents. Into their allegation against their parents is that, according to some of their allegation against their parents, is that they are always being beaten to an extent they were being referred to a bishop or reverend pastor or reverend father who happened to chain them like a slave, like a prisoner. And this has been going on now. We've interfered in the case, and the case we have also followed them to zone 2, and as it is, it was kind of settled. But today they are here for we to really know how they have been, living together as a family, if everything is going well as it's supposed to be. We're going to give audience to the senior Dora, which is of 19 years of age. Her name is Favour Ijeoma, while the family name is Uchebu. Uchebu. I may not be able to pronounce it well due to my tongue. All right, however, we are going to allow them to speak. Let's see if the mic is ready to serve. Good afternoon.
Okay.
You use it very good because of
Good afternoon.
your name, please.
My name is Uchebu Favour.
All right. A few weeks or months ago, you were here to lay a complaint against your parent.
Yes.
I guess this is the first time they are coming to this office in respect of your accusation or allegation.
Actually, we're here on Tuesday. Then we asked to return back today because there was no time.
This is the first time we are attending to them.
Yes.
Otherwise, if you have anything to say that is not the true story, you can as well say it. But what I know is I've not seen them being attended to. So, what do you have to say before or now within the settlement period? Please, that Mike, I think he has some thoughts. So, if you don't mind, yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Um, we are all children of God. We're brought up in a church way because we are 6 children. We're brought up in a church way. We've come to understand that these are our parents. Because of churches we attend and school fellowship, we've come to understand that these are our parents that gave birth to us. They are the owner of our flesh. Yes, because every man on earth has two existences, physical and spiritual. So these are the parents that God brought together to give birth to us. The Lord gave them charge over everything that has to do with our physical life, everything that has to do with our flesh as a child, as a man. But when it comes to the spiritual aspect, something that has to do with our soul, the Lord did not give any man right over it. I believe I have the right to worship. I believe I have the right to serve God because if I sleep today, I did not wake up the next day. My parents will still move on in their life. How I was formed in my mom's womb, she did not know.
Hold on a minute. Talk without mic. Let's see. According to President, she's watching.
Alright. So how I was formed in my mother's womb, she did not know.
Just add little effort.
Alright. How I was formed in my mother's womb, she did not know. So I believe they have the right over everything that has to do with my physical being as a person. But when it comes to my spiritual life, I believe I have the right to worship because I have Muslim friends that teach me about their Muslim religion. If I choose to be a Muslim, it is my own choice because of my faith, because I believe God is the source of my life. Because they are my parents, they have the right over anything that has to do with my flesh as a person, not my soul, because they can't give life to my soul. So this issue about church, which church to go to and which church not to go to, has been, I think, for 7 years. For 7 years now, because we're all attending a church before, Lost Choosing Charismatic Revival Movement. That was the church we attended before. She gave birth to my sister and the other ones in that church. So at the year 2014, she and my dad left the church. But they left the church because that was the church, they started the church in the year 2003. That time I was giving birth in the year 2002. So that time I was still a baby. So we are already familiar with that church. They now left the church in the year 2014. So it was difficult for me to leave the church because then I was not having issues with them because they want me to leave that church since that was where we were going to before. They've gone to another church. So I used to have issue with them about which church to choose until the pastor of that church asked me to go away, that they are my parents, they have the right over me. I'm still very young. When I reach up to the age of 18, then I can make choice of where to worship. So that's how we having issue about it until I finally surrendered, started following them to this present church that they are attending and that were chained. Not until last 2 years I met a fellowship. They teach that the teaching school where they teach word of God, not only children. They teach word of God and it's class by class. So before we started the fellowship, I and my sister went to our dad. We took permission from him that daddy, oh, this is a fellowship, oh, we want to be attending to the fellowship. He said okay, fine. We didn't tell our mom because if we tell her, she will go against it because she does not want us to be attending to another church. So we told her that we were permitted to start going to that church. That's how we started. But in the fellowship, the principle given there is not the principle of the fellowship, it's the principle of the spirit, given that we have to be praying every night. We have to be praying every night and also have to study our Bible and notes. So in the process of praying at night, I usually shout and I disturb them. I usually shout and it's
How do you mean by shout? Shout in prayer or shout in
shouting prayer,
anointing?
shouting anointing.
As in
Yes,
you
sir.
fall under anointing.
Yes, sir.
You didn't know when you were shouting.
I didn't know. I can't just stand and start shouting like that. No. I didn't know when I was shouting. So my parents, the thing used to get them angry. I don't know how the thing used to disturb them until recently I saw that the thing is a disturbance really and I'm trying to lower my voice. So they will never hear me this time. So what my mom would do, start flogging me. That I was still going to school. Flog me, give me scars all over
Because of the prayer.
the prayer that I'm
How
disturbing
old
them.
were you then?
Then I was 17, that was 2020, but August that year would have made me 18, but I was still going to school. I was about writing my work then. So when I got to school with the scars, that's how it has been, mark all over. And again, I'm fair, it will be obvious. When I go to school, people be like, my teacher will be like, what happened, what happened? I don't even know how to open my mouth and tell them that this is why I had these bruises all over. So though the thing made me see them as my enemy. I'm sorry to use this word, yes, because I know the way my mates are at this stage. I know what they do, but I choose to serve God. I choose to make prayers, even if the prayers are disturbing you. As Christians, you are the one that brought me to church, yes, because we are not brought up with wearing
I
earring.
think all these things has been narrated and settled. Didn't you narrate all this story, the reason of the beating?
Yes, yes,
You
sir, I
narrated
did.
it before.
Yes.
Okay, if you listen to what I just asked,
Okay, sir.
we assume, not like believe,
All right.
that it has been settled
Yes, sir.
because we sent one of our comrades to go and represent us and be on your side.
Yes, sir.
And the response or the report we got was that it's been settled. And if a case like this settled, we want to know, we do some follow up to know if it was settled under duress or pressure or whatever. As a kid that once cried out to the world, this whenever you talk here, you talk to the entire world. There's no country that is not watching you as we speak now. You once came here and cried out to the world. For that reason and for every reason how we operate, we don't just let things go. We still do like what we are doing right now. Come once in a month, come once in 2 weeks, let know if you are fine, let know if they just gone there to shut up your mouth and threaten you. That is why you are here today. After settlement, how are you guys? Is everything going good? No. Yes, but you understand?
Yes.
I just wanted you to, be brief about the recent life you are living with your parents now, because people that are watching and they have watched you already, they know the story. This is an update, and before we may now hear from your parents, you just need to be free as usual. Tell us the new life in that house, if you are fine with it or not.
Thank you very much, sir. In that zone two, we were compelled to write a statement. So in zone two, they were trying to manipulate the team.
Like,
Yes, they were trying to, because they don't want it to implicate our parents. They called us, beg us, make us to tell us to forgive them. We ourselves, we felt guilty. Yes, we felt guilty in the aspect of being rude to them, disobedient to them. We knelt down, apologized. We were forced to, because we were still feeling, we were still afraid. So our parents promised us that they will not hurt us again. Then we got home. Everything was doing fine. We are peace with them. Not until on the 1st of January this year, when we came back from fellowship on Saturday, our mom refused to give us food.
why?
That we are still going to that same fellowship that we choose to go. Then I beg her, she later gave me food. Then the recent one
So,
that
because you did not cook, did you assist them in cooking before you go for fellowship? Yes or no?
no, sir.
So your mother have to be your house help, your kitchen girl, and you just call yourself 19. Your stature is deceiving you like 12 years. You're an adult. If you have cooked that food before going to fellowship and you return, your mother say you are not eating, let me have not, they've not talked yet oh, but I can, without they talking, I can talk to you. If you have cooked and you now go to church, coming back your mother say you are not eating this food because of church, we know it's because of the religion or the parties of, churches like PDP and APC. But you did not cook before going to see Jesus or God or pastor, and you want your mother to give you food. She wouldn't have even put the fellowship. If it's me, I will not mention anything church, you will not eat. Go on.
Yes, sir. That was true. That's true. But that day we didn't know we are going to cook because we are used to buying food outside. They just give us money for food, we buy food. So I apologized. I told her I was sorry because that was the main reason, one of the reasons why she refused to give me food. So the recent one here on Saturday, my mom called me and said, "Where did you go to?" I said, "Mommy, I went to fellowship." So my daddy was angry that we are still attending to that fellowship. He does not want us to go to the fellowship. Then immediately he took his phone and started calling me too.
That was on the first.
No, that on the first one has passed. Because no,
this year you mean?
Yes, this year.
He called Zone too.
No, that on the first. My dad came in the night.
No, forget about on the first. Okay. We are in this year now. Is this year you are narrating?
It's this
now?
year, yes.
Yeah.
So this last week Saturday in the night, mommy called me, said, "Did you go to fellowship today?" I said, "Yes, I went." Because one of the reasons that used to make her have issue was because we don't used to do house chores. We quickly go and come back and do house chores. But that morning I wash clothes. We clean the house. We try to do things because it's weekend, it's on Saturday. So you're like, you still go to that fellowship. Mommy, I'm still going to the fellowship now. We are still going to that same church. My daddy came out and threatened us that he's going to chain us again. So I was scared.
Has he been chaining you people at home? Is it not in the church you said they
In
chain?
the church, yes.
So is the church attached to your house?
No.
So before chaining you as big as you are, won't they take you to the church?
No, they called
they called the pastor?
No, they called the police to take us there the first time.
All right.
But this second time, he said this time he's not going to take us to the church.
Is it police that took you people to that church for chaining?
Yes, the police of their church.
What did this office do to the police?
I don't know.
Did they call the police?
I don't know.
That police supposed to go for some punishment in our hand. But continue, let me hear you.
Okay, sir. So he threatened to chain us. At this time, he will not chain us in the church. He's going to send other people to take us to another. But this time we will not escape because that time we escape, we pass through the fence of the church. So that is my fear. If at zone 2 we have settled, we've hugged each other, we've come home. It's even the sandals I'm putting on, he was one that gave me money to buy it.
Who? The church?
My dad. I say if we have settled, we have gotten home, we are making peace, and you are still threatening me to chain me, that means I'm not safe in the house. How will he say that again? We are afraid. We are afraid he's going to do that because the first time he chained us, he did not use violence. He only brought police. And we thought, what did we do? We did not argue with them. We said, wherever they will take us to make our statements, we were surprised. Those policemen took us to church. They chained us, started beating us. And I gave them money, settled them, and they left. So I texted the madam. I told her we are afraid. I told her it's true. It's not that I hate my parents. If my daddy could do that before, kept us in chain for a week, where we were, that's where we will, that's where we people. I don't want him to do it again. I don't want him to do it again. If we have settled, we've gotten home, we are all at peace. That church, and I'm going to, he wants us to stop it. And we cannot stop the fellowship. I don't want him to come and chain us again because we are going to church.
Did you call anybody in this office or did you call this office to learn this complaint?
Yes.
Is that the
yes,
reason
sir.
why they say your parents should come?
Yes.
And there is no settlement. Yeah, I thought they are here for what we usually do, like after settlement every last Friday or last week of the month. You come, we ask people how you guys doing and all that. Nevertheless, your father, according to him, is not feeling too strong. Let's see if he will be able to talk to us. Good afternoon, sir. Can you please tell us your name?
Okay, my name is Reginald Uchebu.
All right. Yeah. For the fact that you are coming here for the first time, but this is not our first time of meeting you because we sent a representative. But being the first time you are talking to the world has hear your story. And now you are here, you have the opportunity to defend yourself and say whatever you know you want to say, if only your head permits you to do so.
Okay.
Go ahead, sir.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm in my shop a few days ago. Favour, my daughter called me, said that human rights women invite them. I said, okay, can you send me the number of the woman? Because me and my wife, we already want to come here. Because the issue will go to some and settle. I'm surprised when we get home, it was not settled.
Mm.
I'm very, very surprised. That's why me and my wife want to come here already, but we don't know how to locate here. So unfortunately, my daughter coming, they are coming here. I said, okay, will you send me the number of the madam? He said, yes, he will send me the number so that I will call him so I will know how to come here. So more than 1 hour, 2 hours, I did not see the number. So I called her. I did not see the number. I said, you should send for me. He said, they are already here already. I said, okay, can you help me give the madam phone because I want to talk to the madam. She said that she cannot give madam number or phone now, but he will told her whether she will permit her to give him the phone because I want to talk to the madam. So I did not hear from her. Let's 2 hours time. I heard the call. She said that it's a woman right here, a woman right this place. He said they invite me and my wife on Wednesday. I said, okay, thank you very much. We want to come here already, but we don't know how to locate here. It's not when I said, no, let us come on Tuesday because we are worried to come here. I'm surprised the matter we go settled is not settled. I'm surprised. So we leave it on Wednesday, on Tuesday. We came here on Tuesday. After waiting, they said there is no need to see. You can't see us today. You can come today. So the issue is that anyway is a much story because this issue has getting to 3 years. Me and my wife are battling for this matter. It's getting 2 years plus now. It's getting to 3 years. We are suffering. We are suffering. I'm older than my age now. No matter I'm 50 something, but I'm older than my age because
the way you used to be before. Now you just grow old and stressed.
No matter I'm 50 something, but I'm so old.
And what I mean, like, maybe 5 years back, you were younger than your age.
God bless you.
Because of this stress now, you older than your age.
It's not small thing. So we are battling to this matter, suffering to this matter. We don't know how to. Even I have go to Anne Barak, call one army, please see what we are suffering. How can we be free? How can we be settled? I want to somebody to help me caution these children because they are giving us sleepless night. We are not safe in the house. In short, the officer called me, preach to me. It's a matter of a prayer. It's a this and that. It's a matter. He encouraged me so a lot. We are still praying.
What exactly are you experiencing? That's what I mean.
Okay.
What exactly are you experiencing? If you just dey do and the world no go know.
I'm just coming.
The girl dey turn like fish in here, abi turn mami water for your house, abi no dey hear word, dey throw away your food, or no dey sleep house, e dey insult you, or e don break teeth for your hand. There must be something that is bothering you, even though you cannot say everything today. Say the important ones.
Okay.
People that are watching you will know exactly what a girl child living with her parents supposed to, or what is expected of that kind of child. As a girl child, madam, as a girl child.
She said she wants to talk on this case.
All right, read the mic. You put it on speaker.
Yes.
The president want to say something. Hello, President. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. As regards to that very particular case,
Yeah.
I actually saw that girl to come with that her pastor.
Okay.
It was that I saw that it's mandatory that the church where she's worshiping, because according to the IPO in Zone 2, the pastor is also contributing to the issue they are having in that house. Yes, the girl has right of worship. You still have to consider other aspects as well. And it's the reason why I told her that her pastor have to be here in that meeting. Her pastor, her father, and the mother. Then secondly, the two girls need to be separated because they are working like conspirators in that house. Even though it's their parents. Except maybe they have one auntie that the other one has to take it. My own suggestion anyway. Then let the man say what you want to say. But nevertheless, I told that girl to tell the pastor he has to be in that meeting. The meeting we are to have with them and their family, the father to be. I'll see what she said.
That is the prophetess president of the human rights defenders. You talk like a person who sees everything. Either na me give you the power, say na you give me. All right. Anytime you want to bail us out, we are here to pick your call. Thanks for your contribution. Secretary, please come for the phone. We will get there. Oga is still talking. When Oga is done talking, today na him we dey settle this case. You will call pastor to meet us here. We have part 2 of the case. Yeah, and before you call pastor, tell us respond to what president just said. Were you not asked to come with the pastor?
I was asked to call with him.
Did you inform your pastor?
I called, he was not picking. The fellowship have centers, so he's not a pastor, he's a teacher.
Did you call the teacher?
Yes, I called him.
What is not
His
picking?
line was not going because I've not seen him since October, since we were asked.
Okay, who is the leader of that fellowship? There in every gathering, there is a leader, there is a head. Who is the head?
The same person.
The same
It's
person.
not the same person.
Okay.
He has centers.
Madam will not talk to you. The small girl there. You be 18 self. We never talk to you. Hold a minute. Let me see. The leader of that church, whether the leader is your classmate or is a older or younger person to you, we want you to call. I don't want to finalize it. I want to hear from every one of you. You have freedom of worship by your right, human right. Freedom of worship. That is when you attain the age of 18 and above, where you can, dictate for yourself. I mean, in this case, like President has just rightly said, if you are ready to stay with your parent, they are doing you favor after 18 years. So that favor they are doing you, you will abide by the rules and regulation of that house. Otherwise, you will be given time to pack out of the house as a 19 years old girl. Either you give them peace, you obey their rules and regulation to some extent, or they will settle you for you to go and stay as a 19 years old girl. Your father has not been looking good since, as if he want to faint. He just said your wahala has been his concern. So we will allow them to talk, but if you are going from here you still want to go to that house, that church you are using to disturb them as if na dem come be your children. They can no longer sleep because you are speaking in tongue and shouting to the extent you say you don't even know you are shouting, but you are aware that you are shouting. That shout will stop. If you want to shout, go to that fellowship and shout back like dog and come back home and give them peace. Oga, please continue if you still have something to say.
Okay. So, to cut the matter short, the main issue is that whether they call it a leader, whether they call it pastor, whether they call it a chairman fellowship, is my problem. That man is my problem. His name is okay. I hold his phone number here.
We are going to call him.
That man is my problem. That man is my problem. Now they invite him for zone 2. I write petition there. I know how much I spent there. They invite him, he did not come. This is more than 6 months now. Zone 2 has been looking for that man seriously. They never see him. Now, the issue is that for the beginning, we don't know. We later realize that church is a Sabbath church. Sabbath. So we call
What is the difference between Sabbath church and other church? Are they not calling on Jesus Christ?
No. They are witchcraft people.
And they reflect one.
So
I hope your daughter haven't started flying.
No be small issue.
Tell us every issue.
So
now.
the issue is that when Favour carrying all the whole children going to that place, is my wife called Why are you packing children to that place? So every day by day, the character is changing. Every day by day. This guy is not fighting me before, but that church, since they begin to go to that church, the character have been changing. See this mark, wait there here now. And see mark here.
Let us show you. I see this one.
Black.
So,
This one.
what happened?
This is a mortar.
Who used it?
This hit a mortar.
Wait first. Have you ever raised anything on your mother? Don't lie. Have you ever hit your mother with anything?
Yes.
No, I want to ask you again. Your mother, have you ever raised your hand and hit her something?
Yes.
How many times?
I can't recall because
can't
domestic.
Okay, wait. How many times?
So I can't recall. It's every time we are always having issues.
No, not issue. This is about hitting your mother. You can't count how many times you have hit your mother.
No.
So countable now.
No, it's not that it's too much or everything.
But like 5 times
No, sir.
or more. It's like more than 5 times.
No, not more than 5
Okay, it's like 2 times.
Yes, violent. No,
Domestic
violence.
Domestic violence between you and your mother.
And period.
Like your parent. Like how many times have you hit her, kind of? Why did police allow this girl to go back to you?
No,
19 years?
sir.
You are not going back to that house. I will send you to prison. If they have taken law into their hands because they chain you illegally, that is their fault. You are not going back to that house from this office.
That's why we are here. That's why we are here.
Defend it and don't go. You are not going back there. They see you there, they will lock you up in the real way. Don't lock out to. Don't chain her with any. You call police to take her away.
That's why we are here now.
My elder sister, hold on a minute.
Settled.
My elder sister, same father, same mother. 1980 something, not 90 something. She was so radical. Do you know what is called police? That if you hear police, you will go farm, you will not come back. Not that you see police, they threaten you with police. My mother picked her up 1980 something, 84, 85. Police were begging. My mother said no. You know those days when they arrest you, they will beat you, your body will feel no law. We don't know what's going
to be police now.
So my mother arrested my sister several times. My mother said from station she should not come home.
Simple.
That was how she calmed down. And my mother meant it. Oga, if you don't want to say anything, don't say anything again. I am done listening to you. And I'm going to take care of your daughter.
No, this is the beginning. Never hear anything. This is the beginning. So
no, leave me talk if you have strength.
So when this battle have been too much, why causing this problem is that now I gave him money to prepare a soup in the morning because I'm moving every day 4 o'clock. I gave him money to make a soup because her mother doing business at Yanekwaja after Yanekwaja so far. And we live in Oshodi here. I gave him money in the morning to make soup. Then I go to market. When I say finish, I go to Lagos. From Lagos, I came back around 8 o'clock in the night. This guy kept the money, go to fellowship, pack the whole 6 children, go to fellowship. When I come back around 8 o'clock in the night, I met the money in the table. The money I give me 4 o'clock, early in the morning before I left. As I'm coming back 8 o'clock, her mother also on the road coming. It's that time he took the money to the market. 8 o'clock. Where are you? He said he go to fellowship. That church, I don't go there many times. So this man they call okay, leave the children. When the children come this place, pursue them. Don't let the children. I don't want the children to this place because my house I have spoiled. Okay, imagine person will take money to go and prepare soup 8 o'clock, go inside market. When that soup will ready, when they will do the food and eat, we are sleeping. I'm sleeping around 12 o'clock, midnight. Sometimes after 12, when the food is ready, you go to fellowship. So that church is my problem. Not after religion or not religion. Nobody is forcing it, but that church, particular church, I don't need it. So now, to cut the story short, I don't go to Akikpelu police station to plead them, see what I'm passing through. I'm not safe. I'm in trouble, in short. I don't want to die young.
You use mortar to hit your mother for forehead.
So I don't go the police station more than 4 times. They invite them. They don't like to undertaking more than 2 times for that Akikpelu. They will never go to that church anymore. Then tomorrow they will continue the church. Now,
She used to go. Sorry, she used to go to the church with underage children of yours. She could take the younger ones that
they
are.
pack all of them go. Now their mother.
How old are the rest?
The smaller one is 9 years.
The smaller one 9, the other one 11. Abi?
Yes.
The other
16,
one 16.
16 there, 13 there.
16, 13, 11, 9. I think if not like that, you call Abi. All right.
So now the mother fight to the last to make sure she leave the rest and go only her.
Have you ever sent this girl out of house apart from chaining her somewhere, which you are not supposed to do? Have you ever sent her out of house? Okay, you leave my house. You are now a big girl.
I never do so. But when they start his problem, fighting everybody, 2 of them will run out.
And that run is different. Sending out like, don't come to my house, just like out of annoyance, is different. Sending her away like, let's discuss this thing. You have to leave this house. Go and say, have you ever done that?
I never do that.
We are going to do that. What do you do for a living, sir? Right now, what business do you do?
I'm a businessman.
Okay. First, you are going to do her a favor. That is the first favor. That will be the last. So, but I'm not stopping you from continuing. We are going to rent her 1-room apartment, which you will rent for her to start her life. You are done with this girl. Call your daughter.
I'm trying enough.
Come now, listen to me, sir. We cannot throw her in that street and say we want to put her in prison. You will go and rent 1 room, I said, for her. She will leave your house, bam. She can come and agree to if she have repented. If you feel safe seeing her around you, she can come and say hello. Let her go to whatever church, witchcraft church, demon church, Jesus church, all this church na church. Anywhere people gather to say whatever they want to say is called church. Let her exercise her freedom, her right, but not in your house, because her right is affecting you. And glory be to God, she's of age as in 19. That you are going to do as soon as possible. If you want to borrow money, borrow money. Then this one, say the Biakin and Papa partner in whatever they call it. So now, do you want to keep this one and see if this one will behave, or you want 2 of them away? You have right to disown a child. Even from underage, you can disown a child and send the child to orphanage or anywhere. Say you can disown a child, tell government this child I'm disowning him or her. It's possible anywhere in the world. Provided you did not beat that child, injure that child, do stupid things so that you won't take law into your hand, you can just go to government, even that police.
That's why we are here.
Officially, I want to disown this child. Now government know where they go put down for their life. Madam, use the mic like this. You were saying something.
What I'm saying is this.
Let me see first.
Because when we are going church together before, there is no problem in my house. And when this my daughter Favour started that place, going to that place, I call her, give her many advices for her to understand where she's going. That place and the place that I'm going is not the same thing. And let her not define the family. And she begin to carry others to that place. And along the line, she refused. Once she said on her mouth that any day that you leave that church, that she will die. And another one, she said that I already given her a baby rank in that place. And along the line, she be carrying others.
Was she saying this when she was in spirit or with her clear eyes?
She just saying it openly that she cannot leave that place. That nothing on this earth will make her to leave that place. because they have already given her a baby rank in that place. So because of that, nothing wey me and my husband go do for her to live in that place. Along the line, now she's continuously carrying others, and I was warning her, leave my children alone if you can go there. So this one follow us. Along the line, she deceived her and carried her to that place. I did not hate her. I did not rejected her. But what makes me she's talking that I'm against that church is because of she's too stubborn. When you give her money to cook, she will drop that money and begin to go to that place. Now, everything are going on now. From police station to police station, from police station to police station, from undertaking to undertaking. And when she reach police station, she will deny. Challenge to undertaking. Along the line, when you ask her, she says she just write it. That cannot make her not to be going there, but she will continuously go into that place. And as she have already decided, she have already grown, and nobody will control her. For that, she have to go her way and leave my house for me. And I'll carry this one home. She can even find where she is staying and be going anywhere she wants.
And this one,
So
she's not going
she will not kill me and my husband.
Can follow her.
She cannot kill me and my husband because somebody cannot eat food 11, 12 in the night. And when 12 o'clock sharp or 1 o'clock, she begin to shout. Nobody will sleep in the house. Even the place that we are living now, we are not comfortable there. They have already given us.
Okay, it's not your house.
It's not our house. No. We are living in tenant house. And now they
And
have already
shouting there.
Everybody are complaining. Even our landlady, even our landlord, everybody are complaining that what is that dog that's inside our house disturbing them every day. Now this year they have never ready to collect our money in that house because of her.
They might collect my rent.
All my pots, she have already break them. Even my toningari, anytime she praying, you go there and tell her to lower her voice. She will fight everybody. She will destroy the whole house. She don't want to know.
She don't know what she's doing.
She don't know what she's doing. Even the pastor has sent 2 people in my house, explaining everything. They ask her to kneel down and beg. But she continuously doing it. When she asks her, she will say that nobody will stop me. That I have already, any day that he leaves the church, she will die. I don't know what being that statement, that any day she leaves the place, she will die. What is the meaning of that? I don't know. How she managed to enter the church, I don't know. And when she started this thing newly, I was calling her. My daughter did it. He said that it's a lesson. From lesson, I called her one day. Now this lesson will jump to another place. Because when I drop money for house to cook, I call her. Don't be going to that place any day that you want to cook, so that it will help me to order junior ones. See, this girl refused to hear me. So that is the problem, because when she's talking about chain, she's not the only one they put chain in that church. There are many. And since that time till now, those people that put in chain with her, they have already healed and go. That is the reason why I want to know the kind of spirit.
Do you know it's not normal to chain anybody?
That is the reason why I want to know the kind of spirit that is in that you can pray. Even in that church, I was there. I was inside the church when she left. She did not tell me. I was up cooking for what we go eat. Before you know it, they told me that she already left and run away. It's only her that will leave my house. I'll carry the other one and go.
Let me conclude. Hello. So, to my conclusion, what brings this latest?
What is the name of the church?
The Sabbath Church.
Do they eat meat?
I don't know.
They don't go church on Sunday. So
Do you people eat meat in that church?
No,
It's forbidden.
it's just like
Hold on now. I want to know the rules. What you will talk, madam. Today is your day. Yeah. What do they forbid in that church? You can use your normal voice.
Okay. It's a school. We use primary schools. It's like teachings.
What do they teach you people? How to beat your parent or disobey your parent?
Sir.
Let's go by rules. Do you people eat meat?
No.
No, what I mean, there are some churches where what do they call this?
It's meat.
Do they forbid you people from eating meat?
No.
You eat.
It's not flesh.
What are the things you people don't do in that church? Like say you are not allowed to eat meat or anything called meat except fish. Can eat fish.
No.
You are not allowed to go to party or put earrings.
Yeah.
What are the things?
What concerns the church, whoever you are, Sir, wherever you are
You
does
are not getting me,
concern.
don't
Sir,
worry.
I understand. What concern them that they will teach you, you go home. Anyhow you like.
What are they teaching you?
The
Can't you
word
just
of
say
God
the
is the word of God.
word of God how to disobey parents?
No, sir. Sir,
Respect your parents. Is it in your Bible?
yes, sir.
Okay, talk
Yes,
what
sir.
you want to.
Okay, so what brings this latest issue now is that when that very day is on Saturday around 2 o'clock midnight, my wife.
Don't worry, use ordinary without mic.
Okay, around 2 o'clock midnight, what I'm hearing. Sorry. So what around 2 o'clock midnight, I was sleeping. So what I'm hearing that you will not respect yourself, you will not respect yourself, you will not respect yourself. So according to my wife say they have started shouting anymore, shouting again. So my wife took Ken to the parlor. Oh yeah, lower your voice, lower your voice. This my daughter collected Ken for her hand, break it. You no go respect yourself. You no go respect yourself.
Okay, she don't know what she was doing.
She know what she are doing.
No, as in she was like talking to somebody else or talking to the mother.
No, my wife raised Ken.
Okay.
My wife raised Ken to beat her. She collected the Ken for her hand because it's a lion. She acting like a lion.
She's very powerful.
She collected Ken for my wife's hand, break it. What I'm hearing in my room that you not go respect yourself, you not go respect yourself, you not go respect yourself, breaking the Ken. When I go to parlor, what is happening? People are sleeping. What is happening? What I hear from my wife who face, boost her.
Slap your wife.
I rush her with that noise. I beat her. We run to the kitchen. I try to draw her from that kitchen. She refused. So the door give her mark. Give her mark this place. That is the mark she carried the as a complainer and that I wound her. So that night, in the morning Sunday.
Is that pastor married?
She
Your
just
pastor
married.
Just married.
Of recent.
When did he got married? No, you are not her member.
Yes, 2020. That was when we got
2020.
So they left home that very day. The next day, I'm in my shop around 12 o'clock. I hear a call. He said na human rights for police command Ikeja. They want to see me. My children get problem. My children get problem. I said, which type of problem? I said, why are you asking me a question? Come to see your children as a human rights police station, police command Ikeja. Come and see your children, oh, not my children, oh, come and see your children. I was surprised. I said, okay, let me go and I tell one of my chairman, let me go and check the camp problem. When I reach there, they give me paper. Sign. They carry me, put me for cell. For 3 days.
You didn't say say.
3 days I didn't say. They was begging her to release me. She said, no, I must go to Kirikiri. He said, she be my senior brother. My senior brother is alive. Now them, they beg her to release me. Say, no, I must go to Kirikiri. Even when my wife came there, they want to arrest my wife also. She put stubborn. She lie. So I was there 3 days before they released me. So when they released me, the DPO were there. As hear from him, hear from me, hear from my wife. I said, he's cautioning those people who put me for sale. I said, why? Why this? If he's not around, they only put me for sale. She's the cause of the problem. So, so when they settled the matter there, I took the matter to Zone 2. The right undertaking over there, they will never go to that church. They invite the pastor not come. The right undertaking said they will never go to church. When they reached house, they started the church again. Start disturbing in the night.
This last settlement in Zoto, they wrote an undertaking.
They wrote another undertaking there.
We will give you people time unless your parents talk first, Mrs. and Mrs. Yeah. Have I closed now? If you are doing this to your parents here, what will you be doing? I will let them talk first. Then your sister will still talk. You will talk. The reason why you are still interrupting me. When you are talking, you will not tell the truth. You hear? Leave your parent to lie. You are the truth sayer. When I give you the opportunity, you will not tell us the truth. Continue, sir.
So when we they said they will settle the matter for police command. When we they write undertaking. When we get home, they started the church, started disturbing us in the night again. I see that is not settled. Then I took the matter to zone 2. I write petition there. I have spent a lot because of the children. I'm just managing myself. I took the matter to zone 2, write petition there, do everything. Now they send signal to pastor. The pastor did not come. They send signal to police command Ikeja. They bring the file over there. So where I was there, they're looking for the pastor since they are not seeing the pastor. I said, no, okay, now the problem is that all bring chain or no chain. Police are telling them to go and show us where that your pastor is living. They refuse. They refuse to go and show police the where pastor living. That is the main issue. Cause whether they change or not change. No, now I said okay, let them put harassment on them and caution them whether they will use that fear to go and show them where pastor living. That's what bring chain or no chain. So they still refuse to go and show that place before they carry the matter to here. Even the matter never close for zone 2. Unless that day, that very day, you people carry them with a woman, the other man to that place. So when we get there, that is zone 2. They settle the matter that very day. I said, okay, now I have forgive you now. If that you people leave that church, you or stop disturbing
Hold on
in
a
the
minute,
night.
sir. Let me quickly pick this. Hello. Hello, sir. Good afternoon. How are you, sir? Okay. Same here, sir. Okay. No problem. I will call you later. I did busy. I did busy. I'll call you, but you never call, sir. You don't call. You don't see her now. Okay, I'll call you later, sir. I'll call you later. Continue.
So that zone 2, God used them to make peace that very day true. Because even that's your second, the video, everything. When they said they should come and hug me, I even cry myself for the video. Even my wife is crying also. We thank God that very day. We make peace. I thought that is the end. Because police give them paper to write. Never go to that church anymore. Because that church, according to the parents say, is that church is the problem. Leave that church and they stop disturbing us in the night. Now they have started everything. In the night I'm not sleeping. So I'm tired, I'm fed up. So that's why me and my wife is here. Please make you people help me collect her. No, whether wanna go.
When was the last time you go to the church, madam? Favour.
Sir, yes.
When was yesterday? How many of you were in that church yesterday?
I don't count his classes.
Okay. Who is the leader? Listen, my dear.
Sir,
I may look like your father, I am not your father. If president of this organization did not come, you see I am here today. If I did not come, another comrade will come that everybody here have to listen to. There is no gathering without leader. There is no gathering without monitor. There is no gathering without supervisor. The leader of yesterday church that you went must not be the overseer or however they call it, or the GO, but at least the person who monitored the prayer yesterday. Who is he and where is his number?
Let me give you there was one I called. He said,
Speak up, man.
okay, sir, there was one I called. He said he's not around. He said, travel. Maybe I should give you his number, but I have to talk.
You will
I'll
talk.
try it on my
You
place.
will talk. These are the we gather certain things. You may be the one to conclude. When you came here last time, did you tell the world that you used to confront your mother by fighting her, beating her back?
I did not tell the world.
Why?
That was a mistake I made. I wish.
It's a mistake for you
No.
to say the truth.
No, I did not. I did not involve that one. I did not put it.
Why didn't you involve the domestic violence between you and your mother that you mistakenly wound her? Why didn't you as a good child? Let me tell you, you don't have problem. They are your problem. Your parents, they are weak. Mostly your dad is weak. Maybe he's weak for the likeness. He used to like you. He's weak because he's not the type of person that needs trouble or that want people to hear what is going on inside. That could be his weakness. Then I am using that against him now that he is weak, not like he's a complete weak man. He's weak to handle you people like the real African father. We have children in our custody that have parents. Either they couldn't cope or the parent couldn't cope, then they trash them out, then we just have to pick them and because no child should be wasted. You guys are not supposed to be here or there if he knows what he was supposed to do. Do you know in this your age, without going to station, your father can prevent you from coming close to him, even with the person you know fully well that lives the same compound with you. They will tell that person, if this girl enter, don't let her come in. By the time they restrict you a month, even 2 weeks, you will know it's a serious thing. They don't need to change you. If you cannot bow down for your parent while still living with them, the condition will make you to be humble in answer when they drive you away. Either you go and get married to that pastor or you get married to church member or you forced to go and work, you look for work as secretary or anything, that then you will live independent life. You can't be living independent life in the house of your parent and you want to send this woman to her early grave. You are disturbing. Listen, my wife church, they are in 21 day fasting now. Likewise, many churches they start January. Do you know if she want to start prayer, she will move away from my room because I have worked so many times, not because I'm a native doctor. Me that is talking, I'm an herbalist, but I'm not against Christianity or Islam. But she knew sometimes when she used to pray, not that she shout to, but you know, because I never expected she's praying midnight prayer. I will just jump up from sleep like, what is happening in my house? I will see that she's the one. I will be like, I want to jack her like this before my prayer will not relax. Okay, not be attacked, come attack me in a prayer. Because of that thing, since 3 years now, I will wake up midnight. I will not see my wife in my bed. Before my brain would settle down, I will not hear her voice. I was okay, she's praying. She moved to the nearby place and prayed. The nearby, the second room. It's so disturbing. If you are not, that doesn't mean you are evil. If you are not the one praying, if somebody raise voice praying by you, you must check. You must be shocked before you recollect that, oh, is this person praying? Oh no, you are disturbing them with disturbing their heads with that kind of prayer. It's uncalled for. Talk more of the other attitude that you are carrying along. It's not done, my dear. I won't All right, welcome back. That was interruption of NEPA. It's not like network. We need to switch, which we just did. So, Oga, what I'm telling you, we are all human being for that matter. You had child to have peace of mind, to have a support in life. Who needs child if not for assistance?
Yes.
It's a big it's a big problem to have children. Problem to carry it, problem to cater for them, problem they will call you something happen o, you first shout because your children are not inside, your mind will just go say I hope my children no dey that motor wey dem say hit person, I hope dem say fight dey, I hope my children are safe. If not for companionship, who needs child? Oyibo pipu you will see 10 in family, 6 don need child, and if dey mistakenly need 1, 2, 1, 2, some will say I don't need it. I travel to Italy recently. The big house, big, just like estate, is a lady that inherited it from the parent, and she say she don't need child, she have cat and dog, and she have husband, she say they don't need child, not like she tried before. So having children is the benefit in it. That is why people want to have children. Then having children are having problem, not that they are underage, they know what is good for parents and what is good for them. Having children and having enemy is as good as you not having child. Having child, and when you are coming in, your heart will skip, say I don't know what will happen to me. Why do we need child? If it's your underage that is doing it, you can still send her away to welfare. Now they have age. We are not signing any undertaking here today, and you are going out of that house.
Today.
You are going out of that house. You are only choosing here verbally, and that choose goes like this. If I'm not going out of that house, I will not go that church, I will not do this, do that, until you are able to secure a room. And that room you are securing, it should not be within that community. Whether within or not within, you must not come close to their place unless you have been invited by any of these parents. You come uninvited, they get you arrested. No beating. If they invite you as an adult, you can choose not to come. And if they harass you as a parent, you can also get them arrested. If they want to come and visit you and they bash him unexpectedly when they are not invited and you don't want to see them, get them arrested. After all, you have been arresting them before now. You people are like mates now. There's nothing like parent or fathership or motherhood or whatever here. So let the battle start now, because you are not ready to change. There's something in you already. So let the battle start now, and the battle is you are moving out of their house. If it's easy to born, maybe you go born. No, born. We have 15, 12, 13, 18, 19 that have a child though. Not that you are doing well, you may do well tomorrow. If you are doing well, you can't be living with them. So now you think it's easy to live alone. You are not doing well, my dear. In what? Financially or what? You are not doing well. So if it's easy to do well now, let's say. 18, 19 still hiding under the parent and disobeying them. Not do well. Curse upon you already. Sorry for the network issue. If you have something to say, like you said, continue telling the world what you have to say. You say you have freedom of speech here, but you don't have freedom to insult anybody here.
Thank you very much. Um, I started going to the fellowship when I was 17. That's 2019. I was in SS3 then when I started going. Before then, before then, I know I've been a naturally stubborn child. I know that, and it's something I'm battling with. It's not
I
that.
want to ask you a question.
Okay, sir.
When you came here, did you tell the world that you locked up your dad for 3 days?
I did not lock my father up. He
Listen now,
did.
listen. Did you go to station and report him?
Yes.
And when they invited him, was he locked up?
Yes.
Did you tell the police, I don't mean he should be locked up, I just want you to caution them?
Yes.
That's what you said.
Yes.
And they now refused.
They said the IPO told me that let him be there so that he will learn his lesson. That's what the IPO told me. I was not happy. I was surprised because I was not there. They called me and told me your father is here. I was scared. I was like, Machina said, leave him. She told me, leave him, make him get there. Okay.
Give your, if you have anything to say it before we give to your sister.
Okay, sir. So, the first day I challenged my father in my life, I can never forget that day. And I was at the age 15. What caused the issue was because of torchlight. Me being rude to my parents is not that I hate them. It's because of the way they treat us. There was a time my dad beat my sister and she broke her bone. Why did he beat? He beat her with a mopstick. Why? Because we turned on the TV. And then she was not the only one at home, so he poured the anger on her. He bought the TV newly and covered it that nobody should watch the TV. He bought new chairs, sofa chairs, 3 chairs in the house. He said nobody should sit on the chair. When you come in the house, he find you sit on the chair, start beating you mercilessly. And that's the way he beats people because he has anger. That's the same way he beats my mom. There was a day he even beat her. She was nude. Threw her out of the house. He even gave her a very serious way. She took the picture and threatened to arrest him before he stopped. See, even since that time till now, we still beat her. And when he'll be beating her, they'll be fighting. We, the children, will be putting her, separating them, even supporting our mom. That's how it has been in there. So at the age 15 was the first day in my life I challenged my father because I could not bear it anymore. Because
Because he was beating your mother or what?
he beats, that's the way he beats
Whoa,
everybody.
that age 15, is he in support of your mother or just your personal issue with him?
My personal issue with him because I've grown to hate him naturally as a child. Like because of the way he's we cannot hug him, unlike we are closer to our mom. We cannot hug him because of his ash. We cannot come close to him. He's very, if he's at home, we are playing, we start shouting, everybody be quiet. Unnecessary thing makes him to beat us. So me on myself, on my own, and whenever he wants to do that day I challenged him was when he used mob stick to hit my head and the thing broke. Because I was beating my younger brother to give me torchlight. I want to make Eba. I want to make Eba. So my daddy was in the bathroom waiting. My mom was there. Oh. He just came out. He didn't even know what happened. Just used mob stick and hit my head. I was like, God. I'm beating this boy to give me his small touch and let me do Eba. He's proving stubbornness. I want to do food for everybody. He just came out. He didn't know what happened. That's the way he does. Oh. That's the way he beats him. And the day he even beat my mom was because of key. Because of padlock. Something that does not make sense. That's how they'll be fighting every night, waking us up 2 hours. We'll be separating their fight, telling them daddy is not good though, mommy is not good though. That day I got angry.
When was the last time they fought?
I can't recall. Recently, it's just quarreling. I think recently they'll just exchange where they won't.
So are you now trying to say is because they are fighting, that is why you two also fight them?
No, naturally I've grown to dislike him because of the way he is.
You dislike him?
And because of the way he is, and I'm trying to love him now, trying to respect him because he's not treating me like a child. Sir, he's not treating me like a child. He treats me like
How
an
old are
adult.
you again?
19. That was when I was growing up.
I know. Don't you think you are big or strong or wise enough to stand on your own?
I think I can.
Speak up, man.
I can now. I can. Because I desire to be independent.
Okay. When are you leaving their house?
On Saturday, I want to write my exam. I'm going to UNA to write my exam. Maybe, and I want to squat with a friend in a hostel.
When you finish the exam or
That's
when you pass the exam.
when I go there that Saturday, is in a hostel. I would like to squat.
That's where you will stay till you get your apartment.
Yes,
That means you are going out of the house on Saturday night,
yes.
not to return back to the family.
Okay. If
No,
that's
I'm
what they want,
asking.
if that's what they want, there's no
No, no, no,
problem.
you are getting it wrong. You say you are writing exam on Saturday
Yes,
and you
sir.
are squatting with a friend.
Yes.
Squatting for the exam period or throughout your school.
Exam period
How many days or weeks is the exam?
is a day. It's just next week Tuesday.
So when you are back next week Tuesday, when are you leaving these people house?
okay, that's same week.
Same week when?
I'll come back on Thursday, maybe Friday.
Maybe you are going to undertake that.
Alright.
And you will undertake that you are leaving their house finally to go and start your life elsewhere. Because you attain the age of 19, you have your right to do whatever you want to do. You will state it there. Because you are 19, above 18, you want to live independent life without your parents. You mention both of their name in that undertaking. Therefore, so date, on or before so date, so month, so year, that you are leaving their house to go and start your life, independent life. You will write the consequences or the penalty. That if you come back uninvited, police action should be used on you or against you. If you come to visit them uninvited, so action should be used against you. So we photocopy it, give your dad. We will not give you the grace of that week, next week. So when you did not leave, your dad will go to station and tender this undertaking. They will get you arrested. You will be in that cell just like your dad was there for 3 days. You will be there until you tell police, yes, release me, I'm not going back there. So if there's anything you leave behind, your parent will now bring it to the station where you will vamoose to unknown direction. That is that. Then your sister that has been raising her finger, now is your turn to talk. You use the mic like this.
Okay, sir, should I start from the beginning?
Did you
Okay, sir,
understand?
should I
Yes, that's how
start
it
from
is.
the beginning?
Say it, today na your day. Say anything you want to say.
Okay.
Remember you are 18. After you
Yes.
vomit everything you want to vomit, don't swallow it o, because you cannot vomit and swallow it. Remember, if you want to go back to that wicked man of yours, you must not vomit too much nonsense so that you will not swallow your vomit, because if you vomit here finish, you will still undergo the same undertaking to leave the people's house and move to your independence. So if you still see yourself like a child, if you still see yourself like you will stay under there if you live here, so you must leave blood inside your mouth and throw spit out.
Okay. Firstly, I'll say thank you for the allowance to be heard because we actually came here before, and also the nation of money. Doing we can thank God for that. I thank her so much also. Okay. Okay, I'll start with, as my sister said, you have the right to desire spiritual life when it comes to spirituality.
This is what I am using though. I was expecting you to call their phone. When the NEPA took You don't come out early, you delay before coming up. I'm using this one now, so right on.
I believe the Lord Jesus Christ is the owner of my spiritual existence, although the owner of my physical existence also, and they cannot decide who I'm going to be when it comes to serving God. My parents are always forcing their religion, so they're always forcing their church on us. I did not like their church, and I did not want to go there. But my mom did not want to see it that way. She's always forcing me to attend their church. Even before we were married recently, that place, my mom is always forcing us several occasions. I don't like the church because I know it's to have understanding, the way they are teaching, everything. I've got to know that all what they are teaching is about fire, fire. Whoever that want to kill you, that person must die.
You
Must
see,
have
what is the name of their church?
the deep pillar of fire praying mission. So I'm not really comfortable with that church.
And you don't want anybody to die. Somebody that is disturbing that you don't want the person to die.
No, I believe that if maybe someone is a disturbance to me, instead of me wishing the person to die, is the spirit that leads that person to do me evil that will pray against. Because no man has itself is a spirit that controls the life of a man. The spirit of God can use me to do something good, while the spirit of the devil can also lead me to do something. So if I want to pray against, if I want to pray against the dead, I'll pray against the the sacking away of the spirit, that evil spirit that will use a man to do something evil. So I'm trying to make my mom understand that aspect one certain time, but she doesn't want to see that way. She was also saying that even though he's a small baby boy that wish her evil, that he's going to
How is the prayer your mother is praying in their church disturbing you because they call fire? Why and what makes you not think your own is not disturbing them?
Okay, ma, sir, what I'm trying to say
Are
is
you
that
disturbing your parents spiritually?
no. Okay, yeah, what I'm trying to say is that I do not just like anything about their church, but there's a
Which
fellowship.
church were you worshiping before you turned
Yes, we
18?
were formally worshiping in the Lord's choosing church.
With who?
That was where the Lord's choosing
With who?
with my parents.
Good.
That was where I was giving birth to. But they now changed to a particular church that I'm not really in acceptance with. So so that's how it has been. Most times if we tell them we don't want to go to church, they will serve us food. Okay, there's a particular fellowship that we started attending. This fellowship is not a church. It's a school that teaches the word of God. Yes.
On how to beat parents or
No,
disobey
the
parents?
fellowship does not teach us how to beat parents or disobey parents. The thing is that I've gotten to know that because I'm not really brought up, as my sister said. Yes, I'm also not really brought up. We all we go to be very stubborn. We go to be disrespectful. Yes, we don't have respect. So I've gotten to know that when if a person is trying to come closer to God, that is when spirit will use that person the more to do something evil. That is why most people will say, people wey dey do church or holy father then dey do sin pass. That's because if you don't have interest in Christianity, I believe that the devil will not really disturb you until when you now want to give your life to Christ, or when you want to now start serving God. That is when spirit will now start fighting you, and when you now do something evil, it will now be as though.
Madam, are you preaching or you want to tell us?
Okay.
Are you supposed to be preaching to me? Or you supposed to say this thing and that thing? Say your own side of the story. You enter church.
Okay. So
Holy Mary. I tell you, say I don't know God. My Bible senior you. My own Bible. I see I'm a herbalist doesn't mean I don't know God. I know God. I go to mosque. I go to anywhere they call God, then I may be number one there. So don't teach me. I'm not ready to repent to that your church. Let's talk about your family cycle and what you want now as a child. You are still a child as far as you have parents. Not until they die, you are not an adult. If you like have great grandchildren, so long any of them is still alive, you are still called child. My child, my even child say na respect, na pikin dem go call you, my pikin. You go see me that have grandchildren. If you ever mistake to have any of this alive, when you start having your great grandchildren, they will still call you my pikin. You are a child.
You have grandchildren?
No, I say even though
Okay.
she happen to have grandchildren, so long any of you is still alive then at the age of 200 years, is still you are her baby. You are their child.
My
And
father
a
is still
child,
calling me my pikin.
my pikin, it's normal. So now you must talk like a child. These people, by rights, which we are protecting each and every of your rights, including their own rights, they have not treated you something, or they have not done anything contrary to your rights, which the chaining of it, which you know I condemn it. But now, if you doubt, it will be 50-50. It was his reaction, your action that led to his reaction, to their reaction. Your action of being a disobedient child led to their reaction. I don't know if you are getting it. Meaning there is no smoke without what? Without fire. Your family has been a peaceful family until you enter that church and you can testify. Parent fight. If they fight, you call.
It has not been peaceful.
It has not been peaceful.
Yes, and normal violence. Even the younger one, if that younger one annoying, like kick that one in the eye. That's my mommy was not. It's normal violence. It's not because of the church you are disrespecting them. They have other children at home too. They are also like even worse, and they will ignore their character.
Do you know that you are one of the most luckiest person to grow to 19 and 18 years in that kind of violence? So now I congratulate you that having the opportunity, the chance, by God's grace, you grew up in that violent home. That is why now we are setting you free. Freedom. We are doing freedom for you. Quit, vacate, move. And I will say that again because you are an adult. You are like a tenant in their life. They are giving you notice to quit now. You don't like them as a father or parent. They may not like you too. Day and night can never meet. If you disagree with each other, there is no way you can agree. Two can live together if only they agree. Being you husband and wife, you must agree to live together. That is the only way anything can live together. Even being a pregnant woman, if you and your baby in the womb disagree, that baby will fall down prematurely or come through miscarriage. If your blood inside you disagree with the cell, you have pimples. Boy, serious one. If you disagree with your parents, you fight and depart from each other. Now that you have disagreement, there is nothing that will gonna work between both of you unless you separate. We preach love in this organization. We bring women and husbands together even though they have said goodbye already. For you that is not a wife or husband to any of these people and you are resisting what we are trying to fix, you always have something against them, you always know, let me tell you, 90 it has been like that, and you are still, you must be dangerous to these people. You are praying that prayer intentionally to disturb them because you have no feeling towards them, good feeling rather. I don't want to repeat myself. You say you are leaving Wednesday or next week, you put it somewhere in the writing. All right, you can call in. This one that is holding mark don't have anything to say, want to preach Messiah to me. I don't dey go deeper life. In the 80s, We were the one going to Bagada headquarters. That time, you go buy cassette, come dey play Okumuye voice. You go receive anointing from that one. We go there that time. Hello there. You want to come live? Please, hold the mic. Hold a minute. All right, President is with us again.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, President.
Favour, I want to ask you a question.
Go
Do
ahead.
you want to live with your parents or you want to live on your own?
Ma, if I live with them, I'll continue going to the church.
Eh?
She said she live with them. She must continue going to the church. She has answered you.
But if they say
Wait, let President ask.
Because I can't hear what she said.
That is why I'm interpreting it to you. She said, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't
She
hear you.
no, you don't need to hear her based on the phone, whatever. She have answered you. She said she can only, if she live with them, she must be allowed to continue worshiping in that church.
Okay, Favour, what if you are no longer with them in that house? For instance, because you are supposed to be in school, assuming you are in school in another destination, will you still be going to the church or in a situation where that church is not where you are, schooling or working? How do you cope? Are you going to go to another church?
yes,
Or you remain at home without going to church?
I will go to another church. I'll follow my roommates to their church, or if I like,
All
I
right.
can stay in
She
their house.
said, to your question, she said yes, she will go to another church. I will follow her roommate to another church.
Okay, I think Favour needs to leave the house. Favour, come and stay here. Then I will introduce you to another church.
She said no.
No.
That's what.
She said she will not come to your place to live. She still want to be on her own, whether with the parent or without parent, but not to live elsewhere.
Okay, meaning she's ready to live in another place, right? Without
Are you
living
ready
in another-
to go out of your parent house?
Yes.
She said yes.
So I'll go. Maybe if I'm going to school.
And the other one said she too want to go out of the parent house.
Okay, what? Okay, so what? The other one also want to go out of their parents' house.
Yes. This what's your name again? Miracle says she too want to go out of the parent house.
And to live with Favour, right?
Who do you want to live with? You say want to live with Favour. Anywhere you go, I go.
Okay. Nevertheless, we will see assist police to get that their pastor arrested. I want to ask their father, where did their father went to warn that man? Because I believe he said he went there to warn the man. Before now. Because if they are talking about Favour, Favour is free to go and live elsewhere. And they talk about the junior one. The junior one is still a minor, and their parents have rights over her. So she can't choose that she wants to leave the house and follow Favour. They have rights to keep her because she's still a minor. The Favour can move on with her life.
Ma. Ma, the pastor is not involved. The pastor is not involved in this thing. He sent us away because in the fellowship, in the fellowship.
I'm asking, where did their father went to warn
Okay, Madam, say where did you meet the man when you went to warn him or however?
For the church, I go several times to warn that man to pursue these children whenever they come.
He said it was in the man's church or their church.
Okay, how come that they have not taken police to the man's church? Because they always go there for teaching or whatever they call it. How come that the man in question has not taken police to the man's church when you met? Because if you know when the children are going to that church, you can equally get any nearby police to get the pastor arrested and wait to pick the man up. Because these children have been seriously society.
The man is dodging. That man is dodging seriously.
Man is
Since
not-
Have you taken police to his house?
That
For the house, have it to the church?
To the church, now anywhere you know you can get in. Have you taken police down there?
Police never give order to go to that church.
You never go say you want to arrest and you complain against person. They will not like if there's difference between letting come and testify or you will want you are involved.
I tell to police to let us go to that church and look for the man. The police people say, now the church, now the house we want to locate. And I know how we locate the house except the children.
How will I know his house?
You are going there sleeping 2 days, 3 days.
Okay, she has been sleeping outside.
3 days to 2 days for that pastor house.
Let him prove it to us that we are sleeping with the pastor. He's only saying
not to you. Nobody calls
no,
you.
he's saying that me and my sister are sleeping with the pastor.
This girl, she's always when she went out in the house. Did you know what you did? She would call the father on the phone that daddy, I'm going to fellowship. And immediately my husband wanted to refine to tell her to come back. She will switch her phone off. 3 days she never come house.
Alright, if she has been going outside to sleep independently, let her go out of the other house. That is my humble
That is fine.
advice. Maybe President.
I'm still online.
Please, if you have something to say it. We want to open the line for people to call in.
Did you say contribution and contributing for years?
I know. I say if you so that you are the number one caller. I say if you are done, so that the rest may call in.
As a number one caller, did you have any gifts?
And the gift I'm giving you is opportunity for you to talk to this Sabbath church.
Okay, on the second note, because we initially thought, because this is the reason why at times if we hardly case that people sympathize with people, we also exercise patience to actually interview who came out first to come and cry to the world, this, that, and another. The fact, based on contribution, these two children, because they came with a different story entirely. And the reason why I told them, when she was calling me, I told her I want to see the parents, so that they can be enrolled into school, hoping that probably these children are really humble children that need to encourage the public to invest into them, to become better and useful to the society and their parents. Therefore, what I'm seeing now, I don't even mind because I have a list of people that send money as regards to their education. And the reason why I wanted to see the parents at the church, I mean, the teacher or the pastor, I don't know what they call the man, is to have a full understanding of where this as an adult is going. Constantly let them associate the younger ones from there. Hence, the parents don't encourage their kids worshiping in that church. And if she wants to move on as an adult, then they will decide that how she move on. And it's only about their education because people that day they gave their statement when we wanted to see their dad, and the dad was not also complying with coming to the office, stating that he has recorded the case as zone 2. And it's the reason why we ask somebody to go with the kids so that they can hear from the citizen how the resolution so that they can be enrolled while the parents refuse to train them because they are their children. Then once you get from their statement, the way they are conspiring against their parents, I don't know. Even if somebody is me, I don't think it's really to invest into the life of this kind of children. You understand me?
Yeah.
So if you rent apartment for her and she says she's not ready to go, if those that contributed money says use it to rent apartment for her, let her move on with her life, fine. If they say they should convert the money into motherless babies, we will buy everything that these children need in motherless babies and go and dump it to them publicly.
The ones we are taking care of, are they no more than numbers of motherless children in another? No money is going out of our foundation this year. Anybody that want to support motherless children, we have both fatherless, motherless, and orphan in our care.
That is what I'm saying. Because these children are not ready. Education is not even their priority anymore.
Okay, so President, can you kind of rough estimate on amount they were being donated?
It's written in their what is it called?
In their
form.
Yes,
case file. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Behind the total
And there's nothing to waste time about. They'll use and rent. That one no need to worry with donate. We use and rent. She go and look for one room. Before then, she will squat with her friend. Then you get one room. We will ask the parent if they still need the small one. Even in the one when they suck breast, now you insist that one carry go. Make the carry go. Make this parent for live long. Which one be okay? What I am seeing here. What I am seeing is 70. Huh? I'm seeing 71,000 naira here. I said I'm seeing what I'm seeing here. You come and do calculation by yourself. So let me not make mistake. So when you come, you check it. But I saw where 71,000 is written somewhere. So when you come, you check it before you make proper announcements. Let me not make mistake. I'm not the one handling this case. Let me ask the parent president.
Okay.
Sir, you are the head of the house. They cannot turn you to 10. Eh? You are not the 10, you are the head. These two children, if they go out today together from your house, don't lie, you know that then they cook for you.
Yes.
Do you have any problem with that so that we know how to go
I
about it?
cannot have any problem.
If they go from us, you are going and none of these children go with you, will you be okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Or should we keep this small one?
I'm trying to keep this one, but this small one say no. You must follow her anywhere she goes. So you can follow her.
I'm not your father. I can't be talking, you are talking. Is something wrong with you? Whatever they think is inside you, do you know the one that is inside me? If something is actually inside you, you should know who is talking to you here. We get senior for there now. As I senior you here, I senior you anywhere. What is your problem? Your daddy is trying to say you guys are possessed and you are displaying it here. Am I not possessed? You don't know when I possess now. Maybe chairman for as I be chairman here, I be chairman there. You can't just try that nonsense with me. You have been trying that since and I'm bearing it. Anytime I want to talk, this girl will be talking back as if I'm her father. The smallest one, fa. I go mind now. Now that she refused to stay, sir, won't that affect you?
No, affect me at all.
Are you sure? Why is your wife not cooking for you when she know that these children is no longer under your control?
Since then, she started cooking. Since we
because I eat 12, I eat after 12. We drop money. She not buy food. She go to fellowship. Fellowship started over 3 years ago. She has been misbehaving even since 15.
I don't close her for the way the place is doing business. I don't rent shop very closer to my house now. So she about to open.
All right, Presido, we are going to open line, and the line we are opening. If the small girl should go, if 18 years should be sent out, although she's the one sending herself out, let them debate it. As for the big one, that one we are doing freedom for her today. She's free. She may even go from here to anywhere. They say this kind of person miss. If they not see this kind of person for her, they say miss. She's free to go anywhere. She's free to elope, to run to a man and say I want to start life. She's free not to pick your call even for the next 10 years time. Nobody will declare you missing. So, President, if you still have something you want to add, let me open line for them in case you are done.
Open line for them.
All right, thank you. Okay, I think
Chairman,
you go, yeah, last.
We drink akamo. Please.
Sir.
Say something. Hold on a minute. Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from? Hello. Good afternoon.
I want to contribute it. I want to ask this girl.
What your name and where you are calling from?
I'm calling from Austria.
Okay. She said, which church are you going to?
Which church are you going to? Which Bible are you reading?
I attend Jesus Disciple Fellowship.
He said, Jesus Disciples Fellowship. And what brand of Bible?
It's King James.
Which Bible? Is it a Bible? Because this is not in the Bible. You children are not respecting your father and your mother, and you want to pass out in this character. And number two, you do not want to marry you as this your character.
You go first whether they marry for the church.
Especially this one that put Congo on her face. Are you a human? I can't. Your father is too quiet to you. By this time, maybe you would have made two teeth in your teeth, in your mouth. You would have made two teeth in your mouth. Look, you left your father off for 3 days. You put your mother. If your mother died now, what are you going to say? Will you forget you want to have married tomorrow? If you're going to even get a husband that will marry you, and you want to marry tomorrow and have children, if your children treat you like this, my dear, if you leave this side, you will take undertaking. You will not undertaking. Please, your own. If you see what you see, if you don't Nigeria, your eye will see well. Your eye will see well. By the time you leave, that time you will know that Magan, you know that Taki and Red are not the same. I don't know the Bible you are reading. Where the Bible says respect your father and your mother so that your parents will be loved. You are beating your mother,
No, it's not
you
true.
want your father off, you want your parents to be loved, and then remove your Congo from your eye first so that you see clearly.
Is it medicated? Girl?
Look at you.
She
Look
said
at
it's
you see
medicated. Girl.
very clearly. Look at you. You like you are supposed to. Even if I told your father and your mother they are fighting every day, are you not supposed to put the one that will put things in water? Don't you and your sister, are you not the one that was supposed to put the same? You are trying to say them here and there. Look at your mother, look at what she is. If your mother died tomorrow now to say, what are you going to say?
She will be
Because of
happy.
you? Because of you? It is better they don't even have children, that don't have children like you, both of you. It is better somebody don't, it just take childless that will have a child like you, my dear. Look at you. And you're there in the office, your mouth look like parrot. Look at you. Who is your father? Who is your mother? The pastor, wait, let me talk about the pastor. The pastor not even caution both of you and said, no, this is not what the Bible says. This is not what Jesus Christ said. For parents, and you are here, open your eye like that. Eh? And this is a very simple way. Don't think what if it is people that is disturbing both of you. Not by getting scared to not by covering your ears, like covering your head, clear your ears. Don't do that like that to you. It's not like that. That is not what the Bible says. The Bible I'm reading, that is not what the Bible says. Even your father and your mother, even if I thought they are fighting every blessed day, like the way you like are treating them is not true. Especially death, look at hair. My dear, God bless you. Please, you have to turn your mind now. Do you hear me? Here you are going, my dear. You will make if you make a serious mistake, your eye will meet, your eye will clear. Hannah, God bless you. Thank you so
God
much.
bless you too.
That pastor must be arrested.
So shall it
That
be.
pastor must be arrested.
We will do
Bye-bye.
just that. Bye. We will do just that.
Ma, sir, I want to.
Stop. Okay, wait a minute. Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from?
Hello.
Hi. Good afternoon. Your name?
Yeah, okay. I'm Pastor John,
All right.
and I am watching the program. And again, hello.
I'm with you, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Yes. Yes, I'm watching. I'm watching the program that you are anchoring
Okay.
regarding the two years.
Uh,
Regarding the 2 years.
Can you please bring the phone closer to your mouth, sir?
Okay, I'm watching the program you are anchoring
Yeah.
regarding the two girls and their parents. I just want to say thank you for what God is using you.
Thank you, Pastor.
Okay, are you hearing me?
Yes, go ahead. Thank you, sir. I'm responding.
Okay. I just want to say thank you for what God is using you to do. And I pray that God will be able to do more greater things and help a lot of people that are in such condition.
Amen.
The issue between these two girls, those two girls are possessed.
No.
It's a spirit that is in them that uses them. They don't even know what they are doing yet.
Mm.
They don't even know that they are showing down, including the pastor that is teaching them. Is going to come back to them later.
Mm.
No matter what your parents and your mother has done to you, there's no marriage that doesn't have crisis.
Yeah.
There's no marriage that doesn't have crisis. Every marriage, anyone that tells you that I'm married with you, anyone that tells you that he and his wife don't have issue, that they're not liar.
Mm.
Even to animals in the bush, they fight themselves and they settle, they control. That is what life is all about. That is what life is all about. So if they say because their mother and their father is having issue and they are praying their church, that they are praying the son and die in their church, that is the reason why that they must check them. I believe they have mental problems.
Mm.
Those two girls, those two little girls. My wife's brother is up to the age of that little girl. He's the age of that little girl. He's among us and think they are children were and kids. He's the two nonsense I flog him. He's a boy, not even a girl. I flog him and I treat him. Yet he will come back and say, when you see someone that is correct, you will know. Those two girls, something is wrong with them.
God
And
bless
I want to put it to that pastor. I don't know what that pastor is doing.
you. God bless you. That's not the problem.
Because the children of God is not about that pastor. Whenever that pastor is, you should watch. If that pastor is a pastor in thee, that pastor supposed to talk to these girls and let them obey. See, if the church is the problem, if the pastor is the church is the problem, that pastor also ask this girl to start going to the church of their parents and let's be great for goodness sake. There was a woman that was coming to our church, and the husband was having issue with him. I called him and said, Madam, for peace to reign in your home, please stop calling to look for righteous and Catholic. Your marriage conflict, your home conflict. None of us are Christians in the home. We were born without religion.
That's true.
God
bless you, sir.
It was when you came to this world, you were not a religion. A baby that is born to the world, you call it a Christian. I wish was deceived and so manipulated. Look at this little thing. Try to preach Bible. Look at this woman. Try to preach. Asking questions, preaching what she doesn't know. So those there which we look into, when they have decided they want to leave the house at the age of 19, at the age of 17, they want to. If I happen to be their parents, I will. God bless you. I will ask them to do. I bet you can stay outside for the next 2-3 years, or even up to that. There will be no importance of parents.
All right, the time is up, sir. God bless you for your meaningful contribution. Where are you calling? Where did you call from?
I'm calling from Lagos.
All right. What is the name of your church?
Okay, the name of my church is Voice of Grace Deliverance.
Where is it located?
It's located at Orile Ikono area.
The street number?
You said?
The street name and the building number.
Okay. Number 1 of Oluwa Street. Number 1 of Oluwa Street.
All right. The reason why I'm asking you, because the way you talk, people may not hear you clearly, but me that hear you clearly, I know your church worth going to. You also said in your statement that there is a woman that was coming to your church and the husband was against it, and you now call the woman. If this church coming here will be the problem of your marriage, I advise you not to come here again, go and worship with your husband wherever he is worshiping, and yeah, and the woman is not even going to church, but you stop the woman for coming to your church. And you also stated that the problem of this family is from the pastor, because the pastor is supposed to have settled it and tell the children to go and worship with their father to allow peace to reign. You said so many things. That is why I want you to display your church name and the prayer, so that you will have a full congregation. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from?
Good afternoon. I'm Elvis. I'm calling from Germany.
All right.
I'm watching your program live. I'm really very happy working on the president with me.
Thank you.
You know, the last time president was on this case, he was like, they called the father of his children and he said it was. And then he doesn't need those with children. People are like, which kind of father will say such? I think within myself, for this man to say such, only he knows what he's gonna do. I can't imagine myself seeing these two things. They want to be on their own, even in the presence of their mother and their father. You are raising their filthy hands up. They want to ask us questions. They want to ask, who born you? Who born you now? Who born you right up to you? How long then? The first way, my dad is not a kid. My mom was a very strong person. Most of that, the poor man to follow me to the faith. They should investigate that part of very, 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 very. They tell me now, you want to leave it, and you miracle. You know the thing that is big girls that are suffering on the street. Your mother and father keep you to be, we don't put inside. It's not here. Why is it still having years? The group without the children. This time when I was go for pastor prayer, I got the 5 children. I beg. Madam, I hear me very well. You have nothing to lose. If you die now, this one will leave. If you die now, you will leave. So no need to bother yourself. Let them don't give them any cover to rent any other. They should go and rent by themselves. Let their pastor rent for them. When your eyes there, people that from there, you only hear it. It's just a story.
Where I made the money.
Just these days, nobody go reading those kind of things. That's why they call it parable. If you don't have it, an illustration, you don't know the meaning. If you don't want, you call miracle, they preach. What do you advise my people? When did they want? When have you opened pencil? Have you already jam before? No, can you pass your exam as you had there? And you are saying, are you a you don't need to see your parents and talking those nonsense. No. And you go to the end, your father was arrested. No papers. Then they shoot for 3. And you want to have a husband. Which boyfriend will even say hello to you? Because what is it, I don't even patronize 2 of you. You cannot have it. You're in the presence of open television. Who are talking to your parents. They are talking to you. You are raising your hand. Excuse me, putting your finger inside their mouth. This is what you are doing in public. You know what we need to do now? When you hear it's not their president. Like you give your mother, give your father, give your sister. And both of you are able to join robbery and give your parents. Mother and Oga, let them go. Let them go. You have nothing to do. You have nothing to do. Let them go. If you die out of hypertension now, you're okay. Those feelings and you will now be your kid. So let them go.
All right, thank you. Yes, so. All right, the time is up. The time is up. God bless you from Germany. God bless you from Germany. The time is up. We hope to have more of you some other time in a case like this. You are very good in it. I can see, I can feel the way you are feeling. God bless you.
From Germany.
Hold on a minute. Where are you calling from? Where are you calling from?
In Australia.
All right, go ahead.
My contribution, I want to talk to the girls.
All right.
I don't know what is their back. Writing the union exam and whatever. Who is going to pay her fees?
That's
Is
that
it
pastor.
pastor or her parents? She doesn't know what she's doing. And the decision she's making today, definitely she will regret it in the future.
She says she don't need any of them to pay for her.
No, I said I don't have anybody to
Okay.
pay for. He didn't
This
register for my
decision you are
job.
making
He did
today,
not
you are
register.
going
Who
to
registered
regret
for
it in
you?
the
Someone
future.
gave me the money to
The
pay for
church
the
you
jam.
claim
My
you're
jam,
going
they
is
refused to
not
take
even
care
a
of me.
church.
Some
The Bible says, respect your father and your mother so that your days will be long. And you are making your mother to cry. You raise your hand to beat your mother and didn't leave a mark on her. That is a cause already if you don't know. And I wonder if you think I will ask Chairman to go and do mental assessment. If both of you are okay. Because this thing you are doing, in the next 2 years, you will regret it. You don't know what you are doing. If you say your family is dysfunctional, your daddy is abusive, as a grown up, as a first daughter, why can't you stay at home and help your mother? You say you love your mother. You didn't even beat your father or beating your mother. You want to beat your mother again. Your father will beat her and will beat her. How does it sound to you? How does it sound to you? You use that as an excuse. Why don't you stay home and help your mother and build your family and make your family to live in peace? And another thing, Chairman, I want to talk to the parents. I don't understand the church they are also going. Because I was opportune to watch this case the first day. The girls allege that there are several sexual abuses going on in that church. And I can't imagine a church that will use chain to chain human beings. So that's their own church is also questionable. And in as much as I'm against what these kids are doing, the father and the mother needs to use their phone and count their teeth so that they will not lose the 4 kids at home. They will leave this two for some time by the grace of God. And they have to realize and respect where they got it wrong with these two and make amendments so that they will not lose the remaining 2. And again, Chairman, please, let's stress that pastor a bit. We can't just come in the name of religion and scatter his family and tear his family apart because he's hiding himself as a pastor. Let us squeeze him a bit. Make him bleed a bit. Thank you so much for what you are doing.
God bless you for calling. All right. This one now is between we and the parent. If the parent want us to assist, then they will come. We will put in a petition and get the pastor arrested or invited. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from?
My name is I'm calling from Lagos.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay, let me appreciate you for the good job.
Thank you.
God bless you. God bless your family as well.
Amen.
Okay, as a father too, I'm a bit emotional as I was watching the program. I feel like crying and I see the attitude of the girl. Okay, I'm worried about that church as well. Like whether for they are faith. Because there is no church, a scriptural based church that we are, permit you, teach you to disobey your parents. No church, scriptural based church. We never do that. Okay? Even when you are having any issue with your parents, it is the pastor that will come in and settle it. I even ask you to obey and respect your parents, not the other way around. I just look at the kind of things this parents might have done. Except if something is hidden that this girl is, seeing out. That's my word here. I don't know. Maybe we need to, pressurize this girl again, counsel her again, to be able to open up. Maybe there's something that is hidden to the public. That, how can you just set up your mind like that? That you are ready to go out and aside all the testimony that you are giving here. Maybe it's something a big giving that we don't know to do. I wish.
All right, thanks for calling. Okay, we are going to pick just 3 calls. Then we are done. I need to take my lunch. This year, I don't want to look harder for anybody's problem. Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from? Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Jonas Oyaki. I'm calling from Scotland.
Which country?
Scotland. United Kingdom, Scotland.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for your work. We're trying to reconcile and I hope you are doing a very good job for the nation.
Thank you.
You're a very good man. I've been watching for a long time.
God bless you too.
The father of this man is a complete gentleman. Very handsome guy, very quiet person. So we need our assistance so that we can do the best. Pastor, there's something dodgy, there's something pastor and the young girl. It's very young, I don't want to do anything. Let's see how we can get the pastor. Let's practice let's get the pastor. The father is a very handsome, quiet gentleman. That man is not a troublesome person.
Yeah.
So he knows something is wrong, but he's a peaceful man. You don't want to follow it up with the pastor. But let's see how we can affect the man, track the pastor.
All right.
Yeah.
God bless you. We're just gonna pick more 2. Thereafter, we are done. We are gonna invite the pastor from our office. Then, if you refuse, we'll now petition to get him arrested. Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from?
Good afternoon. My name is I'm calling from Port Harcourt, sir.
All right, go ahead.
I hope I'm on for the live program.
Yes, you are still on.
Okay. Please, Chairman, I would really want to appreciate you for the good work you are doing.
Thank
So
you.
let God will reward you and your family for what you are doing for them.
Amen.
And simple advice for these two girls is this. What they're doing is bad. Now, two.
You mean the pastor should be arrested?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Because I'm thinking that they must have given something to these 2 children. Their behavior is completely, it's not a correct behavior. Their behavior is not correct behavior. Because even if your father has made a mistake, that does not give you the right to insult him in any way. It doesn't give you such right. Then, two, Chairman, before sending these 2 girls to the society, I'm thinking that why not take them to psychiatric hospital?
All
So
right.
let medical check-up be conducted on them. Let's find out if something is wrong upstairs. So
Okay.
let them know in their mind as they are talking, the way they're looking and all that. So I'm thinking that let them go to psychiatric hospital, do a proper medical check-up before we now know the next step to take. So let's see a bit of a checking out children that have challenges upstairs into the society. Thank you very much.
God bless you. One more person to call, then I am done. Unlike before that we here pick 200 calls and my face will come be like who will pass in age. So this year now my year. Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from?
Okay, my name is Keith Ayade. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
All right.
Happy New Year to you, sir.
Same to you, princess.
So, my advice is for this people. Please, young girls, please, you people are very young. I'm begging in the name of God, listen to your parents. People don't really know what you're talking about, like what to tell you, or you don't want to say with your parents again. Please, I am begging in the name of God. I'm saying this to you, you have a very bright future. And your parents are doing try, like bringing you up to this
should live with parents that obey and respect them, not to live with them, go and kill them, man.
No, I know, but please, I am begging you, girls. I am begging. I don't know what you see. You both have a bright picture. I know what I'm saying is I'm looking for the screen. This one has a very good and bright picture. Please don't leave your parents. And please, parents, please, people need to set a good example for your children. Just imagine what she said that she usually stays with that if I'm up. They are taking all these characters from you people. Please, people need to set good example for your children. Please, I am begging. Please.
All
Thank
right.
you.
God bless you. The line is wavy. The line is wavy. If you don't know the meaning of that English, go and check your Google. The line is wavy. If you know the meaning of wavy, then write it here. Let me see how many of us there here. The line is wavy. Okay, you don't know the meaning. All right, I have question for the small girl. How many times have you stayed outside without your parents? How many times? When I mean time, like I've been away for, please come and carry. I've been away for so months. I've been away for so years, something like that.
Apart from the
Your
period,
mouth, use it.
apart from the period when me and my sister was taken to the church to be shamed, although it was 2 weeks.
That's what I want to hear. The highest time you have stayed away from your parents since you were born, since you know yourself, is 2 weeks.
That is what I can remember.
The one you know now.
That is
You
what
won't
I
go
can
talk the
remember.
one when you spend 9 months inside belly. So give to your, you can say it with your mouth. There's no need of mic.
Okay.
You want the mouth when they shout when they disturb neighbor. Now I don't know if I never give you mic since. For how long or how many? No, yeah, how long? The same question anyway. Answer.
The highest time I spent away.
Okay, madam, speak louder.
Sir, the
They
highest
may
time.
speak it tongue here now. We know hear what.
The highest time I've stayed away from my parents was the period when we were changed.
2 weeks.
Not 2 weeks, not completely.
Yeah, at least almost 2 weeks.
Yes.
So you are going to try. Now there are certain things they use in settling cases or case. When you separate people to go their separate way for 3 months, it's not a big deal. It's a part of the settlement. Then after 3 months, you see nothing different. You are even more than fine. You from there move on. Okay. Let me ask the young man, old man, same time. Do you have a place you can send them to within your family cycle, extended family?
Do I have a?
You get brother, get sister, get auntie for Lagos when you go fit harbor them for like 3 months when you agree to harbor them.
They don't come many occasions. My junior brother come to collect this madam. When he go there, although she no gree, we beg her plead to follow him reach to the house. So from there, the next day he run away.
Okay, it's all right.
He run away.
No wahala. Then they will look for place. They can now, although we are going to invite the pastor. Is there no sleeping space in your church? They say you used to go for 3 days.
So I want to speak to the world.
Speak to the world now.
So
Give her a mic.
someone they
Use
said
as
that.
you know how to say, and then let that mic be good to your mouth so that the world will hear you.
Okay. Thank you everybody for calling, for speaking, but you are getting it all wrong. I didn't intend to lock my father up. We're not, you people, you are not living in my house. You don't know what we are facing.
Listen, if you want to cry, cry well. Not like you are doing like you want to cry. When you bring a bowl there, continue. In case you want to cry, I get bowl when tears will full. Yeah, I will not tell you not to make that noise. If you are not crying and you are talking like that, you better respect yourself. If you want to cry, it's allowed. But the way you are talking, if you are not crying, it's not allowed.
Okay. I know you people are just saying it is just saying from what you just heard. The period where I locked my father up, he seized my clothes. He seized my clothes. Why? Because he said he wants me to leave his house. I love my parents. I'm the first child of 6 children. I can't leave. I can't leave my parents. But they have been the one, especially my father, since I clocked 18, he has been telling me to leave his house. So,
Which is normal.
so he seized my clothes for about a month, even my underwear. He seized them so I should leave his house. But still yet I remained. He was not feeding me. I still remained. But during the period I went to report him to police station, I didn't intend going to police station. I intend looking for human rights, not for them to jail him or anything, just for them to see what I'm passing through. Because I even called his younger sister, my aunt, and explained to her that my dad seized my clothes because he wants me to leave his house. And I don't want to go. I don't have any place to go. He has been telling me, even after we settled from zone 2, we got home, my mom and dad have been telling me, leave the house, leave the house, leave the house. So me now, I don't even know where to stay. It's not that I have a place that I want to go and
Okay,
stay.
listen. You said is somebody that paid for this exam. What's the name of the
Yes,
exam?
Jam.
Jam. Jam.
Is it the one I want to
You
write
say
now?
somebody paid.
Yes, for Jam. He borrowed me the money. It's my friend.
Oh, a man or woman?
He's a man.
Okay. Did your father know the man?
I don't know.
Huh? You are old enough than to bring husband. And did your father know the man or your mother?
No.
How much did he borrow you?
He brought me 3,000. I added my own money.
Where is the man? Yeah, no work. And the person still live within that area.
The defendant's no address.
If no address, no, then no should you not see you.
And madam said we should know that.
Abeg, continue, Jerry.
That day when I was about to.
How much is the money?
He brought me 3,000 naira.
3,000.
Yes.
Is 3,000 they used to?
No, it's 5,600. So
Now
I
even
added
small
my
money. It is say na that you want to feed for a week. You have to go there outside. The person will assist you with accommodation or feeding.
Sir, the period where I went to report my dad, he was not feeding me. He seized my clothes. So I went to report him and they invited him. He refused to come. Then they said I should go back home. They were the
But
ones
you
that
have no
called
place
me.
to go. Your sister says going with you. Will you people have place in mind now? You agreed, and your sister says she's also going. Where are you people going? When you say you don't have place, I was told you do stay 3 days outside.
No, sir, it is prayer. I'll look for any of my member
Wait
house
now.
and pray.
That same member house you go go.
So that I will not disturb them in the night. So I'll just say that I'm going to my member house. So I'm looking for like any member. I'll just go to the house.
Which of the member have you stayed 3 days with?
Not 3 days, oh.
2 days.
No, one day I'll come
One
back
day.
home that day. I'll come back home. There's no day.
Give us the person's number. Let's go.
No, it's a brethren house.
Huh?
It's brethren house.
What
Group
is
of
that?
people house.
Give us the leader of the group of people house. Let's call them. There must be a leader in group house. Bring office for let us go. Write the name there and the address and the city. Hello? Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon. I'm Prince Comrade Olushola from Human Rights Defenders Office, Lagos.
Okay.
I'm calling you in respect of one Miss Favour.
Okay.
Do you know her?
Yes, I know.
Who is she to you?
So she used to attend my fellowship.
Okay, we are told you are the leader of that fellowship.
Then
Okay, what about the pastor?
the pastor.
You are the pastor. What is your name, sir?
Is there any problem?
Yes, there is progress, sir.
What is it?
Okay. According to the report here, that you are their leader, you are their pastors, and they be having issues with their parent. Being a pastor that they all look up to or they listen to, that's why we are inviting you to be part of this meeting in our office. So we'll be inviting you for next week, Wednesday, sir. Yeah. If it's not convenient for you, you can give me your date. Let's look into it if that would be okay. You know, the people can't be attending your church and be having issues. They can't be going to station. We will sit down together and see how we can iron things out. They are matured enough to make their choice, and their choice is your choice. As in, they choose you, they choose your choice. So we have to sit down and let the parents know that these children have their own life to live.
Okay. Then next Wednesday will not be convenient.
Just tell me a convenient time. I will date it and send you SMS as well.
So let me I will check my program.
Okay. If you in closing hour, if you call this line, they may not pick. Let me give you my personal number so that you can chat me or SMS me about the time.
Okay, so who will be in the meeting? Let me know.
The parent will be here. Our comrade will be here, which is human rights activist. I am the chairman. I'm Prince Olushola. I may not be here. I may still be here. If I'm not here,
The bishop of the parents, I would like him to be there.
they are all coming.
The bishop will be there.
I said they are all coming, sir. Tell me the date because it's your date we are going to give to whosoever that will come. They already agreed. It's because we are not been able to reach you. That is why. So your date now, filling is what we are giving them.
What is that? Monday after.
You said Monday.
Let me check my program.
You want to check it right away. You want to check and call back.
I will cover.
Okay, hold on. Take my number. Are you ready?
To take your number.
Yes.
Okay. Call
090
09
60
60
29
29
16
1
6
1
22. That's 22.
Okay.
All right. All right. Have a nice day.
Great.
It will not come. This is the
Okay, please. So you want to handle the case yourself, or you want us to handle the case? That's which. Do you have his number?
I have the number here.
Sir, there are two different people. The number.
Something that is not.
Madam, This one that claim to be your pastor.
It's not the same person they're talking about. This one is my
Don't
teacher.
worry.
No be
If
give
your
them
teacher cannot teach you nonsense, you will be invited. Let the teacher come and teach you or explain to the world what he has been teaching you. You know, we are all teachers. If you say my son is not respecting people, is being rude in school, and you now invite me as a parent, say, why is it that your son is not greeting anybody? I will tell the world or the teacher, I teach him how to greet. I'll be battling with this greeting and he's still not, complying. When your teacher now comes, as a teacher, what are you teaching these children? This is what I'm teaching them. I don't know why they go home to do something contrary. Madam, see, you may greet me on the road. I may be too busy to answer you. Don't think you sit down here and face me makes me your father that you have no respect for. Don't teach me my job. If your whole witch or whatever is as big as you, I still big person. They promote us. I don't know where the rank when you don't reach for your spirituality. So you should not see me like your father. Your father can be bigger than me, but I am bigger than you. Don't teach me my work. How much did you pay for this case, madam? Use your mic. I want to know how much you register this case with. Use your mic. How much?
No.
How much did they collect from you from this office?
No, nothing.
Do you know how many times we have sit for your case? Do you know, as senseless as you are, do you know when you will be calling my wife ungodly hour that I am there when she will be warning you? Why must you call this time? You have been disturbing us, and I am surprised that you are of 19. You will call my wife when we are in bed, call midnight, call first thing in the morning. Oh, say, haven't I talked to you, daddy? Why are you still calling now? You think we are your family? You disrespect with call, you talk anyhow? Listen, if you were here January last year, you will be the luckiest person. As far as I have experienced who is called mercy, I have no regard for any of you that want to act like snake or act like you are being beaten or you have nobody to fight for you. Sorry, sir. Do you need water, sir? You need water? Bring water for Ramo. Luna, go brew water. Madam, you go and brew water for your husband. Sorry, sir. Bad children. Not be who not well and not be not stay for us. You give us number because you don't know the question I want to ask. If you know how I wanted to choose the question, you wouldn't have given me. You think you are wise. Now that we become pastor, you still want to tell me it's another pastor. We don't even need that pastor. Let any member from that church come and represent. Don't you try any nonsense with me. I'm talking. Now that is spoil you now. Who be you? Both your age and your size now, not even reach one hand. Sorry, my dear. Bad children everywhere. Say teacher. Now you dey go church. Now you get teacher for church. Now you not do well. Now you not get sense. Now you not get brain. Now you not get respect. To hell with you. Teacher teach you nonsense. Do I look like your parents? Have you ever seen me in your house, in your family? That the whole world, both comment section, both calling in, you don't have regret for your action. Children, people have time to waste. Have this kind of child come and waste time in police station. Now police help me build house. No normal person will act like both of you acting because no difference between both of you. So we want to see that teacher. Whether I get communion one at the make it come explain wetin dey teach now. Are you the one to tell me the question I want to ask? Shameless children. Now, that you, the way it take bring una up now, don't grow wings. You can't bend that wing. You think you are doing yourself good. This video, now that pastor will still marry you. This video, this whole world you face, you dey hear and I mean not pick Australia, this and that. You will live to regret your action. Eh? You think you are in spirit. You better go to Catholic church and become a sister, because this video, this word you face and still be that rude girl. Make dem see the man wey wan put you for a family, him sister don watch am, him mother don watch am, him friends don watch am, say na that. No, this one be like that girl wey go human rights, say na him. You will come to national TV to denounce your character, say no, I am no longer. You will regret your actions. As you small, no power when dey inside you feel like the 1 million when e reach me. Oh. People that even manage to have good character, they no even see husband again sef. Not to talk of your character. You go see husband, shebi you yellow. But when they count husband for you, you go know say it's better you not see husband. You enter today, they will kick you out tomorrow. Now that time you go know. Now one and you say I no need husband now. Now when the thing don ripe, when the thing don ripe, you go need husband.
People who over there for husband house, you know wetin you go suffer. Talk less of you wey dey small pikin, wey never know anything in this world. Never understand.
No, they know pass you now. You know wetin they don show them. As e dey see una now, they see una like say all some kind of. Na better church dem wan be front liner. Shebi the church never grow now. When make the church grow sef. All right, we are drawing the curtain here. Bring undertaking for her to undertake there before we ride off in this show. See, women when you pretend they not make, many of them not make good housewife. Talk of this one, make una mark her face. She's 19 now, even if another 19 join and say go still be. These kind of people not they change for their appearance. If to say you come misbehave now at the age of 10, I will know say before 9 years, John, and your color, your appearance will change. As you just be like this, so you know, say be like pigeon. Pigeon now they change when they don't grow finish. Nobody will know you. Even you are at the age of 30, they will still recognize you. If my son agree, make whether him brothers will agree and sister will agree with your character, whether him friends sef will agree. If you can do this to your parent, let's see that man when he get parent when you know will do this thing to. One dey vex me pass as dey talk as what, as your mate abi, because your father, you can handle your father, mean say you can handle everybody outside. Take that thing right with one right there. The day you are leaving that house, and before that day, should not insult them, should not give them any kind of attitude. Any kind of attitude. You wake up, what children should do. Even when my tenant leave in my house, you not greet me sef, I see it as an offense. You greet them in the morning, you wash plate, you do all sort of things, domestic work there. Wash plate. I no go say cook for them. I don't know whether you want poison them. I cannot give you authority to go and cook and kill them. But other things people living together will do, we do. Then the day you are leaving the house, write it there, and that as you leave, you bring it. Please give her pen? This one is red.
This is it.
And that this is my number. You said?
Let's on 27th.
Okay, 27th. All right. What time?
You know, I don't know. I think the time you have to want.
Okay, you are the 27th. I should make a time. That's what you mean.
Yes.
12 is so. Uh, the pastor just called him in my on my phone. That's why we're having this network breakdown. He said on the 27th he will make himself available. That he has been transferred from that branch, but the current pastor there don't know anything about this case. That he is the one that know everything about this case. That is why he wants to make himself available. So on the 27th, 12, which is 12 noon, we'll be having the pastor here. Meanwhile, today is 13th, so we still have like how many days time?
27.
That is 14. 14.
When do we start?
Today is 13.
Have you put down your name? I, so person. You undertake
11.
to respect and to respect your parents, Mr. and Mrs. You know, and to do other domestic work. If you want to state what you want to be doing, you state it. Till so time when you shall pack out of the house. On or before so time when you shall pack out of the house finally to live as an independent whatever however you want it. That is it. And you must not in any way why are you shivering? I hope you are not do you have anything you are sick of?
Sir?
Are you sick of something?
No, I'm not.
Okay, can see that you are shivering. You never see you. Thank God say I not bear your time for my family. I was in abroad, David. I talk on. So they were acting as if I will not come back again to my own house. I put them in house, I clothe them, I feed them, I pay certain amount of money for whatever they want to do, which is not good because they are mature. I said no, I can't wait for the time that I will arrive. I was telling them daytime that today you people they leave my house. So hey, come and drive us. 6 in the evening, I dey remind them. 8, 9, 10, I dey remind them. 12 midnight, now I kick them out of my house. No, 12, 2. The video dey there. 2 midnight. I did not say 2 afternoon, 2 midnight. I don't do bad thing with my boys. I don't terrorize people. I don't intimidate. But if you want to talk of who get boys, you go ask Yoruba what is Oluomo. I'm Oluomo, king of boys. You leader.
Oluomo for
Oshedi, just like that. So not beat my sister, not do everything. I just say Oshebe. Security open door for them. Make my sister make them go outside. They carry my sister, say father, say mother, they carry am. I say make dem carry am, no be say make dem drive am, carry am. Assistant may no waka for ground. Dem carry am. As I no carry am say make e comot, they carry am put inside my motor, carry the second one put inside. I said, police station is your house. Go and tell police how me and you take build this house. They arrive police to 3 a.m. in the morning. I dump them. They say, police, these are your properties. They should never in their life step into my. The police beg say they say load. They make them come carry load. I say not that night. This second day, my elder brother followed them with motor. Come beg me to open gate. I know they have so, but something is working. Beg me to open gate for them to carry their load. I tell my boys follow them, put on a video. They not carry wetin not concern them. See, you know how many years I was begging them, advising them. Everything they get end. I born this guy pikin. I don't tell you reach where you want. They disgrace me. They threaten my life. They give me health issue. They go carry you go dash police.
I use the ones I buy 2 sponge.
Who, madam, who don't die for your village? When they say they not bury pikin on, they no go heaven.
I don't know.
Name them.
I used to. I bought two sponge. I used that sponge in bath that day. The next day. I asked them, they did not, you people cannot do me anything. I pass you. As far as I bring you out in this world, you can never kill me. If you did not find that sponge, I'm not going to give you food in this house. Before I don't come back in the evening time, this one say, you see the sponge inside this bag.
They brought the sponge out.
I see this one inside this tray. 2 of them are begin the dragging, 2 of them.
They're not feeling you do anything. Make that they wish.
I just fooled myself.
Read that mouth. I don't know why your mouth they shake. You never lock you there. They lock you 3 days when you lock your papa. I don't know whether na your body go they shake. Now that's for you. You jam me, you jam rock. Yeah, read that.
I will always respect my parents, Mr. and Mrs. Uchebu. Do the house chores, wash my parents' clothes, wash the plates, clean the parlor, and on the 15th of January, while traveling to write my exam, I will leave their house never to return. Failure to do so, let police actions be taken on me.
Right, if you come uninvited, must be there. Also, I want to ask a question. Are you writing this now under duress? Are you forced to write it? If you are forced, say it. No, I'm not saying you should read. I'm asking you a question. Are we putting you under duress to write this thing and to leave the house?
Yes, kind of it, because...
Say yes or no.
Yes, because my parents are the ones saying they don't want me. They've been saying it before now, and I've been proving stubborn to remain in the house. Okay. But since they are saying it, there's no need, no problem.
When I use the word under duress, something you don't want to admit to, they force you. Remember that house is not your house, and you are old enough. You are 19.
Okay, sir.
Write your age, Jonah, your date of birth. You are so and so born on so day, so you are an adult. So nobody is chasing a baby out of the house.
I should write my date of birth.
Your date of birth, your age, date of birth, so time, your age. Read it again, all over.
Sir, can I cancel anything?
No. You don't cancel. Instead, you sign. Wait, what do you want to cancel?
It's told me to write, I was born on
you say,
what I am.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I leave and you be headmaster, be lecturer. We know. When you write in pidgin, sign there.
Alright.
Sign 4 times.
4 times.
Yeah, you write the date and the month.
Today's date.
Today is 13th, I think. Is it 14th or 13th? Hold on a minute.
It's 13.
13th.
Okay.
Read it.
Read it again.
I will always respect my parents, Mr. and Mrs. Uchebu, to do the house chores, wash my parents' clothes, wash the plates, clean the parlor, and on the 15th of January 2022, while traveling to write my exam, I will leave their house, never to return. Failure to do so, let police actions be taken on me. If I come uninvited, they should arrest me. I was born on the 5th of August 2002. I'm 19 years old.
All right. So your father becomes automatically, let me see. Okay, you sign as a complainant. Your name, your signature, date. There's another thing you are going to write again there. You forget that special prayer that used to disturb them. You write that from right now, from today, you must not pray to disturb them until you leave. You add another prayer this special. Your mama will they disturb una, now not they disturb now. I never see this kind of children. This one say when they'll say fire is disturbing them, killing person that is not offend you. But their own is not disturbing you. That fire go burn. Oh. The moon increase the fire. Anybody when they worry us, Holy Ghost fire. Whether na pikin, Holy Ghost fire. Na papa, na mama, na husband, na wife, na Holy Ghost fire. They sorry for one big person. That. Oh yeah. There's another remaining space here. Put your prayer there. When you finish, you sign. They end that.
But sir, I'm not disturbing them with the
Madam,
prayers.
From tonight, you will not disturb them with your prayer by praying loud. Nobody says you should not pray. You will not disturb them with your prayer by praying loud. Read it again.
From the beginning.
The last one.
From tonight, I will not disturb with my prayers, by praying loud.
Till when? Till you leave from tonight, Abi?
Yes.
Okay, from tonight. It's okay if it's from. Make them up the AFC. Because code they catch you. Even you said code don't catch you. You went dressed like who day for winter. Mommy Gio. You know the latest Mama Gio. Now say you resemble miracle be like Mama Gio. Who do now this one no go better for? Who wants spoil these children? No go better for una must get to na clear eye come back to na same. Domestic violence does not make you people doing what you are doing now. It's people that brainwash you people. Do you know there is nothing that is as strong as being brainwashed? Nothing that is as strong as you being brainwashed.
Very big shame in the whole world.
If I talk now, my viewers will say, Chama, you don't start your story. 419 hold me 1995, this Lagos. Then talk, my mind can't take am because I need money. They speak one kind language. Can me go one place. The waiting they put for ground say make we swear. Say if I talk, I go die. If I say make I not continue, I will die. If I not say make I not bring money, can't do I will die. If I say make I not even go thief any of my family when you get money, go for take do this chemical, I will die. They swear, I dey lean, I small, I dey think people know say something happen, cannot see money break. I no fit open mouth talk. Na my elder brother come beat me seriously, be like say the thing comot for my eye. My elder brother beat me like this, beat me well well, wey be say I dey say yes I go talk, I come dey talk. You know how many months I no talk when I dey look for my sister make open door make I thief im money. Me wey never thief before. And my sister na ogbanje, that senior one. Na that thing take drive me comot for house. He just see, when they just initiate me, my sister just kick me out of her house.
Because you know what, you say.
I take no say something don hold me for work. All right, this is where we are going to stop now. These children, they need help, but it will be too late for them because they are going to realize it. Prayer or no prayer, they are going to realize it, but it's going to be too late. We or most of us pass through this stage you are. When I was in deeper life, nobody talked to me about any other church. When I was in deeper life, I don't watch telly as small as I am. Wrestling, I used to write wrestling. I didn't know the time they do Zebodiah, Jaguar, all those things. I can't watch it. I go dey hear, no, they sing one song, Face Me, I Face Your Barak. You hear, say they don't start. I can't on our telly. Me and my elder sister, they deeper life. They did not initiate us, but they preached to us. Our brain was taken away. If you sit down, you allow somebody to talk to you for 1 hour, you are gone. Talk more of how many years, how many months. You understand? So these children, with their age, with the way they look unsettled, something is wrong. Their mind is worried. And for two of them to be saying one thing, something is wrong.
Seriously.
But there is nothing we can do to stop it now. They must see the negative impact by themselves before that thing gets out of their mind. Nothing you can do. Did you see her feeling regret? Did you see her want to beg or say, Daddy, I'm sorry? Anybody that thought she's attacking that person is correcting you. It's not like that. It's not the way you think.
That spirit is not want to give them.
And for her mind, she's thinking when they say somebody is possessed, that means you must fry like witches or wizards. No. You are being brainwashed. You are possessed. You don't see anything like you. You are on top. Anything your pastor or fellowship member talk, that is final. Whatever we are saying here, we are even disturbing you. I wish you are worshiping today now. You always that these people are talking too much. Let me go. By the time you now find a boyfriend outside the church, your eye will become the crest small. And as far as that church is concerned, you can never go outside church to look for a boyfriend. You must be with him, brother, sister, and you are finished.
That's your man, okay? We will never see better. That man.
Life.
That man.
The wife no go born.
That man they call okay, we will never see better.
All right, this office not be juju place where they send cause go give person. If you want to swear for person, you come to my temple, register. If na yelala you want, you dey there. If not, so, all right, this is where we're gonna stop. God bless you all for all your meaningful contribution, for surprising us for good, and for sharing it, for making a reasonable comment. I was the one that personally say enough of the calling. You guys were ready to do it like never before. That means we are loved. That means we are being watched. That means we are on top. God bless you. You shall be on top in the mighty name of Jesus. New year, new thing. Gone are the days when I not go eat from morning to night. So now I want to eat. And as I'm about to eat, whatever the case may be, let them go and wait. So I want to look 16, 15 and a half this year, 2020. And I'm going to play football. God bless you. Bye. Okay.